What is your first thought when approaching mushrooms? Are you debating about their benefits or possible dangers? Let's remember that they can bring some exposure beyond being poisonous. While the immediate threat of poisonous mushrooms looms large in the public consciousness, the fungal kingdom harbors a range of less obvious dangers that extend beyond acute toxicity. From allergic reactions and respiratory issues to environmental concerns and the potential for misidentification leading to unintended psychoactive effects, the world of mushrooms presents a complex landscape of risks that warrant careful consideration. Allergic reactions. These days, to some extent, known to everybody, a hidden sensitivity. For some individuals, the consumption or even handling of certain edible mushrooms can trigger allergic reactions. These reactions can range from mild skin rashes and digestive upset to more severe symptoms like hives, swelling, and difficulty breathing. While not as dramatic as poisoning, allergic reactions can be uncomfortable, debilitating, and, in rare cases, life-threatening. The specific allergens responsible vary between mushroom species, and individuals may develop sensitivities over time. It's crucial for individuals with known allergies to fungi or those experiencing unusual symptoms after mushroom exposure to consult with an allergist for proper diagnosis and management. Respiratory issues. Spores in the air. Mushrooms reproduce by releasing microscopic spores into the air. While essential for the fungal life cycle, these spores can pose respiratory risks, particularly for individuals with pre-existing conditions like asthma or allergies. Inhaling large quantities of fungal spores can trigger allergic reactions, exacerbate asthma symptoms, and even lead to a condition known as hypersensitivity pneumonitis, an inflammation of the lung tissue. This risk is particularly relevant in environments with high concentrations of airborne spores, such as damp forests, areas with decaying wood, or indoor mushroom cultivation facilities if proper ventilation and safety precautions are not in place. Heavy metal bioaccumulation, an environmental concern. Mushrooms, being decomposers, have the ability to absorb substances from their surrounding environment, including heavy metals present in the soil and substrate. Certain mushroom species are known to bioaccumulate heavy metals like lead, cadmium, and mercury to levels that could pose a health risk upon consumption, especially with frequent or high intake. The concentration of heavy metals in mushrooms depends on various factors, including the species, the growing environment, and the level of contamination in the soil. This danger highlights the importance of sourcing wild foraged mushrooms from uncontaminated areas and ensuring that commercially cultivated mushrooms are grown on safe substrates. Fungal infections, a risk for the immunocompromised. While most mushrooms are harmless or even beneficial, certain fungi can be pathogenic to humans, particularly those with weakened immune systems. Inhalation of fungal spores or direct contact with certain fungi can lead to localized or systemic infections. For individuals with compromised immunity due to conditions like HIV/AIDS, organ transplantation, or certain medical treatments, these infections can be severe and even life-threatening. While the majority of edible and medicinal mushrooms are not associated with such risks, it's crucial for immunocompromised individuals to exercise caution and consult with their healthcare providers before consuming novel or wild forage mushrooms. Misidentification and unintended psychoactive effects. The world of mushrooms is vast and complex, with many species bearing striking resemblances to one another. This morphological similarity creates a significant risk of misidentification, even for experienced foragers. Consuming a mushroom that is mistakenly identified as edible can lead to poisoning with varying degrees of severity. Furthermore, some mushrooms contain psychoactive compounds like psilocybin and psilocin. While these substances are being studied for their potential therapeutic applications, unintentional consumption due to misidentification can lead to unpredictable and potentially distressing psychological and physiological effects. Accurate identification, relying on multiple identification features and expert consultation when necessary, is paramount to avoiding these dangers. Storage and handling. Preventing microbial contamination is very important. Improper storage and handling of even safe edible mushrooms can lead to microbial contamination and spoilage. Bacteria and molds can proliferate on damaged or improperly stored mushrooms, producing toxins that can cause food poisoning with symptoms like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. To mitigate this risk, it's essential to store fresh mushrooms in a cool, dry, and well-ventilated environment. Consume them within a reasonable time frame and cook them thoroughly to kill any potential microbial contaminants. Environmental impact of over-foraging. While not a direct health danger to the individual consumer, the unsustainable harvesting of wild mushrooms can have significant ecological consequences. Over-foraging can deplete local mushroom populations, disrupt the delicate balance of forest ecosystems, and impact the mycorrhizal relationships that are crucial for the health and survival of many plant species, including trees. Responsible foraging practices, such as leaving some mushrooms behind for spore dispersal and avoiding the collection of rare or endangered species, are essential for ensuring the long-term health and biodiversity of our natural environments. It's important to understand that pinning down an exact number of mushroom species is difficult. Approximately 14,000 species of mushrooms have been described. Scientists believe that many more species remain undiscovered. Estimates vary, and it's thought that we've only identified a fraction of the total number of fungi, which includes mushroom-producing fungi. There is information that states that mushroom-producing species may total around 55,000 worldwide. However, Paul Stamets, a very well-known American mycologist, said there are many more. Conclusion. Beyond the well-known threat of poisonous mushrooms, a spectrum of less obvious dangers exists within the fungal kingdom. Allergic reactions, respiratory issues related to spore inhalation, heavy metal bioaccumulation, the risk of fungal infection for immunocompromised individuals, the potential for misidentification leading to unintended psychoactive effects, microbial contamination due to improper handling, and the environmental impact of over-foraging all underscore the need for a nuanced understanding and cautious approach to mushrooms. By being aware of these diverse risks, practicing responsible foraging and consumption habits, and seeking expert guidance when needed, we can better navigate the fascinating and complex world of fungi while minimizing potential harm to ourselves and the environment. The magic of mushrooms comes with the responsibility to learn, respect, and understand their multifaceted nature. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this information and we were able to inspire you to explore the world of mushrooms. If you are already familiar with mushrooms, let us know below which one you like the most. Are you foraging them once in a while? Please feel free to share this video with others, like it, and remember to subscribe to our channel.